Good morning and welcome to another day of the video diary, and guess what? My computer works! Yes! I reinstalled everything and it's like a whole new laptop. It's amazing. Although I did go onto my files that store the daily vlogs and I realised just how considerably far behind I am. So I'm going to spend today continuing to install all of the files that, all of the programs that I haven't installed yet, and also catching up on the daily video diary.
Stage 1, I'm catching up, baby.
So I am home and have been for quite a considerable amount of time now, but I've been working, so I didn't think to talk to you because I had my music on and stuff and Word and things. Today has been a relatively boring day. Wednesdays usually are boring. We had computer theory, in which case it was assembly code, learning how to write assembly code and stuff, which is easy as balls, and no one else could seem to get it, so I ended up trying to explain it to people because basically. And then we did physics, did radiation, which basically means, no, we didn't do radiation, we did nuclear fission. We're doing nuclear fusion next week. Nuclear fission, again, boring. It's kind of just going over it a little bit deeper what we did about 3 years ago. And then we did further maths, which consisted of mechanics and decision 2, which also henceforth means that we've got 2 more past papers to do. Yes! So I literally have an insane amount of work. An insane amount of work to do at the moment, and I've written it all down on my list to do today, which was quite foolish. And so what I've done is I'm prioritising, because I've got a lot of important things to do and a lot of less important but still seemingly important things. Okay, so far I need to finish installing programs onto Thingy. I'm currently reinstalling Steam, which takes a while because you've got to download the games that I had and then it's all done and sorted. Hiccup. I've then got to catch up on the video descriptions of all of these interesting word of the weeks, so I've got to do that. Ow! Smashing myself in the head. So I've got to do that, and I've also got to catch up on the uploads, because the last time I uploaded was the 18th, which was conclusively 3 days ago. Yeah. So I'm going to try and get that up as much as possible, and then I've also got to do computing coursework. Needs to be finished within 2 days. It doesn't have to be, I've got another week, but I want to hand it in Friday latest, possibly tomorrow. So I need to do that. I've got mechanics paper to do from earlier, decision paper to do from earlier, further maths, further pure 1, 2 paper to do from earlier. I've got to plot all of my points onto my physics graph so I can start my report, which I'll start on Friday. Start properly on Friday, hopefully I'll start it tomorrow. I've got to finish the Hunger Games, that's less important. I've got to do some exercises, and I've got to perform the bread and butter backup, which essentially means that I have fallen in love with the fact that I just reinstalled everything on the computer, and the computer runs so much faster than it used to. So I want to do this more often. So what I'm going to do is I'm setting it up to exactly how I want it, with the bare minimum on the computer, just everything that I need: video editors, browsers, settings, games, blah 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 blah. Obviously stuff like Windows Office and stuff like that, which I've got Windows Office 2010, which is great. It's also one of the reasons why I cancelled doing my mechanics paper in the afternoon to do my computing coursework now instead, because I just want to play around with Windows 2010. I'm not a granddad anymore, using Windows 2003. Woo! 2010 for the win, I like it. So yeah, I want to do a bread and butter backup of all of that, which means that within, say, 6 months or something, I can just do a complete system reboot, and the hard drive will go back down to being only 60 gigs free instead of 2 gigs free, and all of that jazz, and it basically just runs a lot smoother and it's a lot nicer. I like it. I recommend it. If you can be bothered to sit there and reinstall of everything you need, and obviously all of your data and everything that you want to transfer over and back and forth between the two, then I recommend doing it, because it makes your computer a lot better. Right then, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do my computing. I need to do my, what do I need to do? Everything I do is based on the computer, so like, things are running on this now. I've got an upload running, I'm downloading from Steam, I've got music playing, which I might put a DVD on. I'm in one of those moods where I'm starting to think that I can't be bothered to do the work. I can't be bothered to sit here and do work all evening. I just want to do something fun. And music isn't really doing it for me today, because I can't go on Spotify because I'm downloading like 3 different things on the internet. So I'm going to put a DVD on, put it on the TV there, and then usually I phase out to DVDs because they're so freaking boring. The sun setting as well. Here is the sun. There he is. You keep setting. It's nice actually because usually later, closer you get to summer, it sets like in the middle over there and it looks so pretty. It's like great. So yeah. Right, basically, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put DVD on, I'm going to do my computing. I need to sort out the screenshots in my computer testing so that they all line up properly, because I believe it's odd. You've got to show a screenshot to show that everything works, but some things you can't really screenshot because it's like formatting and stuff, which the computer does itself inside the hardware. You can't really prove stuff like that with a screenshot. So I've got less screenshots and I've got tests, and that apparently isn't allowed, so I'm going to go in and try and fix it. And I'm going to use Word 2010 to do it. But first, what film shall I watch? It can't be Blu-ray, otherwise I'd happily watch a Blu-ray, because I don't have a Blu-ray player up here. Oh my god, I should have a Blu-ray player up here, that'd be awesome. I'll put me some Inception, I reckon. Inception is long enough to kill a hell of a lot of time. Yeah, it is. And so I'm going to put Inception on, do some work, because I need to do some work. Because tomorrow I've got the whole day off to do work, but the deadlines are looming big time. And I've lost a couple of days because I didn't have a laptop for those couple of days. So I've got to make up, I've got to catch up. How far behind am I on videos and stuff? It's ridiculous. So freaking bored. I've done my physics. I've restarted my computer, lol. Updates. You know how every time you install something you usually got to update, you got to restart the system so that it takes effect. That kind of thing. I'm slowly putting on software. I've done my physics coursework. Well, I've plotted my points so that I can then do the physics coursework. And I'm now about to do computing. User guide. It's so boring. Just 1 week to hold on though. 1 week and then it's Easter. And Easter is going to be amazing, and I promise you that. Well then, now then. How's it going, Mr. Camera? I haven't spoken to you in a while. Blimey, has today not been productive at all. Ridiculously unproductive for my usually high standards of having to be productive. It's been really bad. I know I've got lots and lots of work to do, but today I just hit a mood where I just cannot be bothered. And I think it's mainly down to yesterday, because I stayed up to 3:30 yesterday and I'm still tired, I believe, which I should be staying up till 3:30. And it's kind of like things I've got to set up. I'm still setting up my laptop, well, up until just now. I've been setting up my laptops and all the processors, programs and stuff, how I wanted them and everything. So it's kind of like a drain on my resources. So, literally what I was doing was I finished plotting all of my physics points, so I now have my graphs and I'm ready to compare them up, all in a nice great big report. I got to the very last chapter of The Hunger Games, which is a brilliant book, I'm not going to lie. It is good. Some of the twists are a bit foreseeable if you read anything that's above teenage books, but it's still an extortionately good book. I'm going to read the rest. I cannot wait to go to see the film with Lovely. I'm going to take her in the Easter holidays because the Easter's going to be amazing. I keep telling you this. And then, yeah, literally just setting up things. I've been catching up with the daily vlogs. I've uploaded one video, which was the 20-minute video, and then since I'm doing a complete backup tonight, I'm going to be uploading 2 more daily vlogs for the morning for me to annotate and put the descriptions on. Tomorrow is a deep learning day, but because it falls on the day that I don't have any lessons, technically I don't have any lessons tomorrow because it's deep learning day, and yeah, it makes sense. It's really complicated. I don't even understand it properly, but we've got deep learning day. But because of how much work I've got to do, and both me and Lovely have got to do, what we're both doing is I'm walking to Lovely's in the morning to pick her up, and then we're going to go to Le Collège and do work basically all day because we're cool. I need to get a lot of work done and finished today and tomorrow. I need to get computing done and finished tomorrow, which means completing my user guide, doing some requirements testing, and one other kind of testing which I didn't foresee. Forgot completely about it earlier, last time I did it. I've then got to do like the final like evaluation stuff, which should theoretically be a page, which I should easily get done. Not easily get done tomorrow, but hopefully get done tomorrow. I've also got a couple of maths papers I'd quite like to do tomorrow, but elsewise Friday I'm going to devote physics to it unless I finish early tomorrow, in which case I might do a bit of physics. What are you doing, you mad dog? It's running around like a lunatic. It's freaking midnight. Duh. So yeah, that's what we're basically doing tomorrow. I'm really sorry that the videos are insanely boring, but coursework deadlines are coming up. They're about this close at the moment. They're about to just headbutt me. They're just like, but no, I'm fighting back. keep punching him in the face. You can't headbutt me if I keep punching him in the face. But that's the idea. Tomorrow is very computing-y, because me and Lovely will technically have like sixth form to ourselves just to do computing. I can use my laptop now because I've got the updated software, but I don't want to. I'm going to use a school computer. There's no point in me looking around a laptop anymore. Now that I've got the code is now works. My program will now work on all the computers because of how I've done it. I changed it very recently. Yeah, that's basically all. I will talk to you tomorrow. I apologise about how boring the videos are, except Easter is going to be amazing. 2 weeks of absolute awesomeness. I promise you. Oh, there'll be revision in there as well, but both of my courseworks, physics and computing, will be dead. And as soon as computing's dead, I'll have so much free time to do, even taking into account maths revision, which I'm going to be doing, I still have so much free time to spend with you, doing things that are interesting, for a change, yay. So yeah, I'm pushing to do some extortionately interesting things with Lovely actually. We're going to go see the Hunger Games, we're going shopping to Sheffield, and I want to go to the seaside. I want to go to the seaside. I want to go on like a road trip with her to somewhere, but I can't think of where. We were going to go to the seaside, but it's going to be cold and windy and stuff. So yeah, hopefully by the time you've seen this, I will be fully caught up on videos, because I plan on fully catching up the day that this should be uploading. So the pressure's off as soon as I've caught up, basically. That's everything, and I'll catch you tomorrow, and it will be tomorrow because I've already caught up. Lol. Catch you later.